I gotta tell you, when you look at Jokic, in all seriousness, when you look at Jokic, here's the issue, okay? He's not healthy. He's not healthy. He's not himself, Janae. We all know that.
You lie!
He's not himself. And so because he's not himself, you looking at him, he shoots better than that.
Get him!
Holy goalpost move, Batman. Is that your story? He's not healthy? We don't want to hear it. I have not heard nobody else say this. Over the last 10 games, this dude is averaging 28 points, 13 rebounds, 11 to 12 assists. He sounds pretty damn healthy to me. You know how I know he's healthy? In the first 2.5 minutes, he went out there and started shot chucking. Went 0 for 5, and on top of that, he had a turnover.
He'll run hard to bump into the bear by Brown. Back to the big man in the corner. They've got Edwards on Jokic.
Gordon out. You're not putting pressure on the Nuggets defense. You're taking
By midcourt. Jokic on the wing. 3, no.
In those clips, I seen some shot chucking. I seen a travel. And I seen an opposing player that was not out there to play with you. You finished the game with 27. He held you to 13 points in the first half. And then on top of that, in that first half, you had 4 turnovers. And that's mighty strange because as great as you are, Rudy Gobert managed to disrupt your game.
How did that happen? Jokic. He'll drive. His way down the lane.
Staying really disciplined to the game plan. Not picking up those cheap, small fouls on Jokic.
He waited. That would have went down.
That was going to be nasty.
Wants it in secondary.
A couple of plays in that game, he was foul baiting. They say stuff about Luka. They say stuff about SGA. They say stuff about LeBron James. But when it comes to Nikola Jokic, everybody's mouth is closed. And then Stephen A. Stupid has the nerve to say, oh, he doesn't shoot like that. Earlier this season, he had a game going 1 for 13, and I cooked him for that. I've seen games 1 for 7, 1 for 8, 0 for 6, 4 for 10, and then just last night, he went 2 for 10. He's a shot chucker.
Jokic open. 3 over the windows. Left with his 4th foul. Jokic 3 fouls. Jokic open. 3 over the windows. And Jokic, he'll take a 3 for 10.
I get that LeBron James is low-hanging fruit when it comes to sports media, especially on YouTube. I've unfollowed a few pages because I'm sticking to what I said. A lot of this is racially fueled. I truly believe that.
Yes.
How about everybody just keeps the same energy with all players and not just black players? How about we do that? This dude doesn't play defense. Luka doesn't play defense. LeBron James doesn't play defense. But yet and still, I see 1,000 videos go up down in LeBron James, but uplifting Luka and Nikola Jokic.
Cracker ass cracker!
Yeah, I said it. But let's get back on this. So, Ayo Dosunmu had the game of his life in the playoffs. Never made it to the playoffs before. But being that the paint was so wide open, not being protected by Nikola Jokic, this dude had managed to score 20 plus just off drives.
Number, Dosunmu tries. 3 for Nikola. That's not nothing wrong. Dosunmu, here he comes. That baseline driving hard into Jones.
And that was just Ayo Dosunmu. The rest of the team was getting off versus Jokic. You get a lot of casuals in my comments. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. He's the greatest player on earth. Nah, bitch, how about you just actually watch the game and stop watching the box score and look at what this dude does when he's on the court? Let me show you.
And it's kind of taking Minnesota out of their rhythm all over. That would allow Denver to get out and transition, get back into this game.
1 of 6.
On the defensive end of the court, this dude is food. I made a video about Nikola Jokic one time. It was a white guy that jumped in my comments. He called me a bloody minx, and I had Googled it to see if that was a racial slur. And that's just another way of calling somebody else dirty, I guess. I don't know.
You got caught out there, yo, sucker.
His fans play for the opposing team. They don't like us. They don't like SGA. They don't like SGA beating him out of MVPs, aka Scap. And there's another two guys that I won't mention in this video because one of them, he's cool. But ever since I started making videos about Nikola Jokic, I've never been able to get back on the show.
That guy's a dickhead.
But that's another topic for another day. He got lucky with that one championship when he faced off against the Miami Heat, just like LeBron James did in the bubble. That's not ironic either.
They don't look themselves. Jamal Murray's got to step it up. And McDaniels, give him credit. He talked the talk, then he stepped on the court and backed it up.
Now Jamal Murray has to step it up. Do you know that Jamal Murray carried that team to a winning record while Nikola Jokic was out? How this dude is not able to run his position because Nikola Jokic is on the floor? Are you just ignoring that too, Stephen A?
Listen to some guy, you say, this guy is stupid.
I mentioned this in another video that I had about Nikola Jokic. Isn't it ironic how he's never injured besides that one little one? All of the players have to do all the movement. They have to set the pick and rolls. They have to run to the paint. Peyton Watson, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, but he's always the last man standing and healthy.
That makes sense.
The ones that don't stay injured are the ones that warm the bench. The ones that are not playing in his system. They're able to conserve their bodies. The starters are the main ones that end up injured. And everybody wants to say, oh, they're not available. They're not available because they do most of the work on the court on the offensive and defensive side.
Don't do it.
But the media wants to keep pushing, oh, he gets these triple doubles. He's the best player in the world. He's the best offensive player in the world. Gobble de gook. A crock of trash. He's not. And on top of that, he's a softy. He baits for fouls just like everybody else at 7 foot.
So F capital T, soft. Huh?
I'm going to keep the same energy with him and Wemby. They play out of their position, and it makes it look a lot worse. If you just let Jamal Murray run the point, you play 1B and or 1A sometimes. You bring the ball up the court sometimes. But every time he has these games with these low scores and all of these turnovers, I'm going to crucify him. Simple and plain.
Trash.
Nikola doesn't necessarily play penetrating pitch type basketball, but it's kind of like it because it's high screen, pick and roll. He's going to set the screen, and the player is going to get the shot and or run to the paint for it and or probably dump him off the ball. One player, a legendary player, said this.
Players now play accidental basketball, and it drives me and Phil crazy because it's all penetrating pitch. You may make the shot, you may not. You have no idea who's going to be open or whatever. It's accidental basketball. We play basketball with purpose.
Except with Nikola, he's going to bring the ball up the court. He's going to DHO. He's going to set the pick, and you're going to run to the paint for the shot. There's a lot of contested layups that come off of that play alone. And if he don't pass you the ball, he's going to toss it to somebody else for a three. It's not quite penetrating pitch, but it's something along the lines of something that complements his game.
Well, you ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it.
This style of basketball has been detrimental to many careers, many teams, and many organizations. Nobody's going to pull the plug on this. Everybody is going to continue to run with this. Why do you think they dislike SGA so much? Because he doesn't need 1,000 triple doubles to win a basketball game and or have a winning team. But somehow they want to push Nikola Jokic into that light because this is what he does. But still fail to realize he only has one championship in 11 years off of this playing style. James Harden has none. LeBron lucky, and he has 4. Luka has none as well. This style of basketball is not a thing anymore. Team basketball has come back into full effect, and it's a thing to start winning games. Once they push that, coaches pull that out of their playbook, the NBA will be in a better place.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But I digress. If you made it to the end of this video, hopefully you subscribe, comment, like, share the damn video, and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload it to be nice. See if there's anybody else out there that thinks like us as in me and you. Don't forget to hit that hype too. And with that being said, good day.